Well, yeah, I don't know.
What about Zephyr? So where does he live? So you're not San Juan?
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, I mean, it's big Mahal.
You know, if she'd come down here, then I would have been here.
Exactly,
You know, and then she would have to get back because she works on Monday.
yeah.
I was trying to get to my grandkids.
It just, it's.
That would be awesome, because that's one thing that it's not really hard. I mean, when Gavin comes over, and when Christine goes, they'll come over a lot.
In a good way or?
That would be really
So
awesome.
Scott, I sent them on Sunday, I think I gave you guys.
And it shouldn't be like that.
Do you have any spare batteries?
Yeah, we've got some in.
Yeah, it was way off.
Do I have time?
At a different time, and then it was way off.
Can you look at my book? Is that what we want to do?
First time to make a copy.
Well, she really wants to hear me on the show. She always wants to like, she's fine, but she always wants to like.
That's
So I'm like, she's gonna wanna like walk over there, she's about to walk over there. So I'm like, yeah, she's gonna have to find them available. We can scoot down, or you can sit over here.
So it sounds like I'm in the same base.
Yeah.
Yeah, did we decide on putting chairs down here on Sunday or not?
I don't think we need it. I don't think we have, we're staying
Right, but so we don't need these, correct?
We kind of liked them because you didn't have to like step down.
I know.
Yeah, so we kind of liked it, but we don't have.
We certainly can put two chairs on. Or even put one down.
Well, yeah, because then also we can hold onto it when we're going to step down.
All right.
But it's the only way to get over sound system in the back.
And then, sing down there. Yes, that works. Okay.
No problem. Carolyn, are you coming with us tomorrow?
I was just saying, I'm not confident with this because I've only gone through it once briefly and
We'll go through it twice.
We'll try that. 6:58.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, she's doing pretty good. So you must be doing well.
So Scott, I found out they have a spinet piano. They have a spinet piano. I think that's what she said. It's a real piano. But I'm not sure she understood the question, whether or not it's what you need.
Well, if you find out at the last minute, I'll send you a link.
Yes, if it's an upgrade. Yeah, no kidding. Like, no kidding. He's a piano? We got a deal for you.
Tonight, I probably won't ever be up there.
All right, we have like Well, we actually have 3 minutes, but let's start in 1 minute and then we can get done. Because you're building on my
Oh, and I did practice on it.
I wasn't worried. Okay, so I know we're a little early, but that's because Bill's got done early, so hey, we're good. And it looks like most of us are here, so awesome.
We're ready for Easter.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome, aren't we? Yeah. So welcome to Holy Week and our final rehearsal for a while. So what I would like to accomplish tonight, I think 5 songs, I think. One being Thy Will Be Done, that's tomorrow. And then the 2 for Easter. The 2 While I'm Gone. If we have a chance, I have one more that I would try, but only if we have time, and that's And Give You Peace. Just because on the 18th is 23rd Psalm Sunday, and that is the 23rd Psalm. But if we feel like it needs more work, we just won't do it, we'll sing it in the hymn book instead, so we're good. The other thing that I would love to do today is to just talk for a couple minutes about, and so I'm going to do this at the end, so I want you to be thinking while we're having our rehearsal tonight. In the summer, what are some songs that you think we could throw together on a Sunday morning and practice once and sing as an anthem? We
Great
won't
God
sing every
Almighty.
week. Always. God knows. It's the Jesus answer. So anything that we've done this year, in the past years, things you think we know well enough that we could just put together, because I don't plan on having us have rehearsals. Maybe once we'll get together just for fun to sing together sometime during the summer, but we're not really going to be having rehearsal time. So, but we have a huge repertoire of music. So I'd love to write down a few ideas that on certain Sundays I can just stick one in and say, well, on this week, whoever's here, and it's really fine if you're not, you just sing with whoever's here. And if there's one soprano, that soprano antics, and that's the way it is. There probably would be at least 2 altos. Yeah, easy for me to say. Yeah, so think about it, because I'm going to take a little poll at the end this time. I also want to thank Linda for trying to put together a little schedule for me to have come and visit Fred a little bit. He's feeling the love, and he really appreciates all the comments that he got on his solo on Sunday.
Oh, it was great.
So he was
really good.
You saw the waving of the palm.
That part, I think Debbie started that. She was the first person I saw that started
I
it.
saw something, and I thought, I saw somebody on your
It made me think of flashlights.
And then I saw-
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Or in the olden days, that we actually used lighters in the olden days.
Yeah.
It was really cool, and it was really neat to.
It was so good, so powerful.
It brought tears to my eyes. It was
Debbie was crying, I was
Yeah.
crying.
Yeah, it was just beautiful.
So much about Fred's life is different now that it was
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
nice to see.
But that is, and I
That's like the
told him-
best.
It's his dad's very favorite song.
Yeah.
So his dad's the one that always, his dad was a pastor, always wanted him to sing, and he used to do it. And then he started singing it and kind of liked it, so.
My mom wants him to sing a perfume.
Oh.
She's still here.
I'm not gonna tell you to tell her to go faster.
I know.
Yes.
But he's actually been doing pretty well. He's not in pain anymore, so at least he's not in pain. He sleeps really a lot, so if you do go to our house and nobody answers the door, it's probably because he can't hear very well.
That's
And
why
he just, when
calls.
he's asleep, I can walk in and go, hello? And he doesn't hear me
But
at
he
all.
has the phone with him, right?
He does have a phone with him, and I think it rings in his hearing aids, so that's when he usually wakes up.
If we just walk in, and if the door's unlocked, will that scare him?
Timber will take you down.
No, mainly because even though we started our renovation in September, the guys are still coming in and out, so.
They're still working.
They are doing other things now because we have just finished work to do, so I don't think they're coming till next year.
Maybe it'll be done by the time you get back.
Maybe,
That'd be nice.
maybe he meant next Halloween, when he said Halloween.
That's all. Yikes. Maybe.
Yeah. Okay, so the other thing that I really would like to rehearse tonight is getting into our spots. Because we want to look as professional as those kids did on Sunday, because they knew right what to do. So we want to look as good as they do. And they did, by the way, Hillary and Debbie, wonderful job. Very, very cool. I just love that part. I mean, that was my whole career, was that age kids, so it was really cool to see that.
They were fun.
They were awesome. And we are the call to worship, and the way it's going to work is the prelude and the lighting of the will all be done at the beginning with the brass. And then, Pastor will welcome everybody, and then the few announcements is what I
Yes, I
have,
guess
right?
I have to do a few announcements. Mother's Day is gonna be early, and then there's something else at the end of the month.
And that schedule that I sent out where I said that time might change for Mother's Day, it did
It
change.
did change, and I can't remember what the time
I
is.
can't
but
remember
it
if it's
changed.
10:30 or something different.
Well, there's a meal, we're eating. I guess
Oh, I
they're
think we're
providing
eating first.
food.
I think we're eating at 10 or something, and I'm not here.
Yes, they wanna
I
make
don't know.
lunch
So,
for
we'll-
everybody. The Hispanic congregation wants to make lunch for everybody early, so, because it's a big thing for Mother's Day in September, that's why they want us. That's sweet.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Okay.
So we'll keep you posted on that, but it might be Scott that keeps you posted on that, because I don't know the details on
I'll
that
be
yet.
posting.
Yeah.
Oh, Oh, Yeah.
Now, where
Good.
are you gonna be?
Is there another live will be done there?
Yeah. Yes, there is.
You're leaving the country, but
Oh,
where?
we got it, Connie.
I'm leaving Monday
got it.
for, okay. I'll be in Florence, and then I'll be in Tuscany.
Yeah, what's going on in Tuscany? What's,
The person that I follow online for, health stuff
yeah?
is doing a seminar, and that's the same person I've done for the last 2 years in America.
Oh, nice.
So it'll be really fun.
That's amazing.
And I signed up for it really a long time ago, so
Well, they'll have fun too.
That's
I will.
Oh,
One of the people that has gone for the last 2 years wrote to me, and she said, last time we did this, my son was having had a brain tumor. And I had to shut the drawer, lock it, and go on my trip, and then come back. And he's okay, he's fine now, he's doing okay. But she said, that's what you need to do. So
What city
I
is
imagine
it?
myself closing the drawer and putting it, she's from Canada, so those Canadian people are. And she, by the way, just talked how wonderful it was to hear our service last week, because she listened. So I love your choir, because she's a choir person too.
that's nice.
So people from other countries are watching us. So I have no idea what this is going to look like tomorrow. We hear they have a piano. We hope they understand that we need it in the same room with we sing. So hopefully it will be there. If not, we'll just get whoever we can to move their spinet piano into the place we're singing. We'll probably just stand up and gather around and sing like that, because we'll not be in the sanctuary. It truly will be part of the dinner. I don't know, that's all I really know. I don't know any other details, but we'll find out tomorrow when we meet at 5:45 at the Presbyterian Church. And here comes Scott.
Sometimes the load is heavy, and sometimes the road is hard, and sometimes on this heart of mine is not so very strong. But
doesn't mean that you can get softer. The ooze and the, stuff, it was really nice. The balance was nice, even with him not.
You still look beautiful.
Yeah.
Yes, it really was.
That's years of singing outside in the grotto at Christmas time.
So your voice carries. Yeah. It was really, really gorgeous. Okay? All right, so that's gonna be fine. I'm not worried about it, but maybe we'll do it one more time before we leave, because Carolyn's, that was the second time she's looked at it, so let's sing it one more time. The two that we'll do one more time at the end are, if we ever, hopefully we'll have time, is the first one for Easter and this one. So now, when we think about Easter, think about where you're gonna go. If you were here last week, just where you were last time this morning, but we're gonna have to get there while Linda's talking and while they're doing the statement that right, the Indigenous statement. So right after that is when we sing. So while she's doing the announcements is what I'm thinking is what we'll, because that's probably, it's not as bad for us to disrupt that as it is
No,
the
it's not.
Indigenous part, sorry.
It's not at all bad.
Okay.
I was surprised that she wanted announcements. I said, no, we're not doing it. Yes, you are.
Well, I think it's partially because it's of the bulletin.
Yeah.
So I guess it's an announcement about the bulletin. So let's pretend that Linda's up there and she's speaking, and let's go ahead and bring your music and come on down for our first song for Easter.
Do you wanna play tonight though?
Oh, no.
Do you want to?
No, I just wasn't thinking.
Cause I don't have it perfect yet, but.
No. I just sit there and that's just my spot, so.
I was thinking, does it make any sense?
I know, they don't need to see me because I'll be talking to the mic. Yeah.
You don't want to do it too much because I But we'll do it.
I don't know that I need it.
Maybe. And then you'd be able to see.
Because that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, so yeah, we'll do that. What, 86?
We'll see how I do. Well, we do it, whatever's taking back. But that felt a little faster than 86.
Okay, I'm almost done. I'm looking up 86.
It's my heart rate.
I feel like that's probably what they were playing. That's, they're professionals. So we were thinking they were dragging, but that's not real fast. And remember to make some eye contact with people all over. We'll watch the director at the same time,
Crown him with
Teacher,
It will be that loud.
We should know this by now, but I'm missing the pitch at
Mr. Pitch, what?
31.
Say it with
Crown
us.
and King
Yes.
of Kings, crown and Lord. Crown and Lord.